Welcome back to another episode of The Blunt Effect with your boy Kev. I'm on here with my boy Kareem and my dog Keno.
Yeah.
And then we got a special guest, the one that's always behind the scenes to everything, my boy CJ.
Yes, sir. What it do?
Have a round of applause for him.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
we
Yes,
ain't got
sir.
no effects yet, but
Shit. Hold up.
oh wait, hold on. Surprise me.
He got
Surprise.
Hey, special guest. Yes,
we
sir.
We lit.
Hey, we
We lit. All right, look. So, man, I was having a hell of a day today at work. Wait, that shit was live, man. God damn.
How many other effects we got? Hold on.
Facts.
Okay, so look, we got
We'll give
a
the people
built-in
a
bank already.
sample.
So we got like a this show is still going on, bro.
Wow.
All right, cool.
Oh,
A little something funky.
a little Bruno Mars. Hey, I can guarantee they ain't never heard nothing like this on a podcast.
Nah, for real.
Hey, that was a hell of an intro.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good intro.
That shit like a radio show host
Y'all
intro.
say something out of line?
Oh, canceled.
On his
Hey, you get on my show and you hear that, you cancel. You ain't coming back on.
Now we gonna have to have like a phrase after that whole come on that everybody knows. Whenever you put that home, we just be like,
Mm.
God
yeah,
damn
man.
it, boy.
No, you can if you wanted to, you can make your own sound effects and then
Oh.
you can put them in this bitch.
Shit, it's gonna be
So,
my
yeah.
voice. Canceled. Just
Cancel.
cancel.
You got to clip that hoe.
But yeah, man. So I was having a good day today at work, and I just, it's been a minute since we did this podcast thing, and I know last time we did it, I was with CJ, and
Yes, sir.
that was a little test. I'm what we did is in the works. That was a little,
Yes,
a
sir.
little test, but I just want everybody to know this is CJ. He be behind the scenes to everything, even the episodes we don't drop, the ones that we just on here bullshitting. But yeah, man, I'm glad to have you on here, and we just gonna have fun and have conversation. But like I was saying, man, I was having a good day at work, so I was thinking about this podcast all day, and then I got into my car and I got on Twitter and I realized I've been seeing a lot of the comments on, like, obviously I didn't take it personal, but like I just think that it pertains to me mainly because, I'm a man, of course, and it was about how men are making podcasts now, and to me it's like mainly the podcast that men are doing, it's not, to me personally, they're never interesting. Like it's rare if they have an interesting podcast, and it's mainly because, like, a lot of people say, you got grown men making podcasts just bashing women for hours. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, you a grown ass man. Like, you could talk about something else productive. You know what I mean? And honestly, if I'm being honest, one thing that I'm trying to avoid is having this podcast be something like that. Like, I want something where both genders can enjoy. You know what I mean? Something that's not biased towards one side. Like, I just want to make everybody feel welcomed. I feel like a lot of people don't. Like, men, like, those are men that have been hurt and they have no other way to express it but to go on there and make it public. You know what I mean? Like,
corny.
that's just my opinion, though.
Like the women bashing men and shit.
Yeah. Like, I never
Now,
understood.
it's like, it's cool to bring awareness to, like, certain shit for, like, men's mental health and all that other shit. But, like, once you start going off and venturing off and, like, women ain't shit and, like, both parties ain't shit. Men and women both suck, bro.
And then you lose the
And you also lose clout with women, because, like, if you known for just saying I hate women, like,
yeah, they gonna hate you.
If a bad chick sees you and you're like, aren't you the guy that says you hate women? No, it was just, nah, bro.
They're on your ass.
They on your ass. I'm a type of nigga, not saying I do everything for women, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I do some. They in the back of the head a little bit. Like,
Hey, to be honest, bro,
think about this hoe.
To be honest, women keep the world running. Like,
No cap.
you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, God.
I mean,
But they
bro,
also watch that whole burn
Yeah, they
with
will.
the match
Yup.
in their hand.
yeah.
Oh, God. I
But-
do the same thing, too.
But niggas do the same
Oh, God.
with bills in their hand.
For real. Rex.
Like I said, men and women ain't shit,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
For real. Nobody's shit, bro.
I just feel like everybody nowadays, they don't want to take responsibility of the shit that they, you know what I'm saying, they put out
Their
there that's
actions.
not right. Like, bro, just accept your flaws and be better on it. You ain't got to sit here and try and
See,
hide behind a bunch of shit and bash other people because you don't know how to handle your issues.
Oh, God.
but see, that's part of, like, cancel culture as well, bro. Like, you can have somebody like
Hey,
like,
Kevin,
real
you
talk,
remember that
though.
video with Troy Rags and they're all like, yeah, we're canceling Kendrick because he called a girl dark in
Yeah.
6th grade when he was 6. It's like,
Bro, that video is crazy, dog. I think that video, like,
It really
made
sums
me-
it up.
It made me lose a couple brain cells, like, cause it's so funny how
I
like
got
that's
a couple
literally,
TikToks that be doing that shit to me,
bro.
bro. I'm
Don't
like,
even
oh my
speak on.
God.
I don't even want to
Jesus
talk
Christ,
on.
bro.
We're canceling
TikTok,
birth
bro.
certificates because they literally assume gender.
Oh God. Damn, bro.
That's crazy.
Canceled. No.
Nah, but yeah, man. I feel like my purpose to making a podcast is, I don't know, man, to have fun. And I feel like for a long time, bro, a lot of people like told me I should monetize my voice, and even though I never knew what the fuck that meant, I was just like, I had to look it up. To be honest, I had to look it up to see what that meant. And once I
Monetize
realized,
means? What monetize means?
yeah, because somebody told me I could monetize my voice, and I was like, okay.
You had to look up monetize. It has money in the word, mom.
Hey, look, bitch.
It's high.
Chill, bitch.
For real, on God,
We're
man.
not, man, you supposed to support me, not.
I'm my
Thanks, man.
bad, bro. I just,
Hey,
I
look,
it just
bro.
sounded
Nigga,
crazy.
down
I'm
over here,
sorry.
bro.
Hey, look,
Monetize
I'm
me.
we
sorry.
not finna tear down our kings
My
whenever
bad.
they come
I'm
to
just saying,
us.
you
You,
gotta-
know what I'm saying? So Kevin,
it
it's
be
cool
your
if you had to
own
look
niggas.
it up, bro.
The whole world revolves around
So you
money.
you telling me you ain't
And that's
never
the
you ain't
problem.
never heard a word that you just like, what the fuck does this mean?
If it has something to do with money, I kind of, you gotta know
But
it.
I
All right,
mean,
fair enough. All right,
I mean,
all right,
yeah,
fair
you
enough.
got, you got a point. But to be
'Cause
honest,
you
bro,
ain't talking
like
money, bro.
Yeah, if it ain't, if
I
if
speak
it has
money in
something
every
to do with
language.
money, you
Look,
gotta know it a little bit.
the thing is, like, I knew it had to do with money. I just
Didn't know the.
didn't know what the exact
Yeah, you good.
Trying to find out how
word
to use it in
meant,
context.
You know what I'm
and shit.
saying?
Good,
Like,
man. You good. I just had to laugh at you.
and
for
I
a
ain't
second.
explaining myself. No, I'm just playing. I just have to make that clear, man.
We don't explain ourselves on this shit.
For
Never,
real.
never that.
I explain myself a little bit because I want to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
I want to be understood. I want to be felt.
I want to be
man.
understood, man.
So,
I'm
man,
trying.
what y'all been up to, man? Like, how's life been? What's something new that's been in y'all's life that you can say that you haven't been doing since the first episode or the second one? Anything?
I'd say recording more.
That's
I've been
dope.
recording more music, and
Yeah.
like I just figured out how to use fucking not Pro Tools.
Bro, what?
I just figured out how to use fucking Photoshop and Illustrator. So I've
Yeah.
been doing a bunch of bullshit on that hoe,
Live.
trying to make T-shirts and shit. But
Okay,
Live.
might hit you up soon.
shit,
Fact.
racks
You
came
think- you
in.
think it
Bitch,
maybe
I'm
turn me up a
stealing
little
that
bit?
Tonka.
Turn you up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Good.
go. I wasn't ever really hearing myself.
I
Yeah,
did pull
but-
you back a little bit because you were peaking. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
my
I'm
fault,
sorry.
my
I got
fault.
loud.
No, you're good. You're good. You're fine.
But yeah, man, that's good, bro. Like, how you got how many? You know how many songs you've recorded or anything, or you just been? You
I
just
stopped
been,
counting after like 15
Hey,
last month.
respect. Hey, the
So,
grind, man.
For real, bro.
Like, what about you, Kareem? I mean, I know I see your ass all the time, but the people don't. So
Fucking honestly, bro, I had to get myself off of social media because
I don't blame you, bro.
me personally,
Real.
I have enough thoughts and like original ideas going through my head, and whenever I go on social media, all the things that are cool, they
like
kind of
somebody took
get
it.
drowned out,
But-
and then it's just like a bunch of bullshit.
I just feel like, I mean, I understand. I just feel like, hey, I forgot who said it, man. I forget, but it's always something that I remember. It's like it ain't about who did it first. It's about who does it best. To be honest, like, man, look,
That's real shit.
this is an example, bro. Like, shit, there's plenty of other fucking podcasts that are out and
Mhm.
you know are planning to be made, but
Yeah.
shit, you got to find a way to be unique and do it on your own, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's how you break barriers and you set. I mean, not to say that you want to be a trendsetter, but you know that's how you change shit. That's how you make things
Mhm.
different. Then you go into something that's oversaturated and you dilute it with your own sauce, bro. And that's how you get the respect, bro, because you did something that everybody else is doing, but your own way, and people fuck with it. So
Real shit, bro.
that's
Also,
know-
not trying to end up like people that just speak on the same shit just to hear themselves talk.
yeah.
That shit kind of
God.
be annoying.
Like you gotta be
Yeah, yeah.
unique.
Like-
Like it's only genuine if it's yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
stop throwing up the same shit you heard from 3 different sources, and you're all like, oh, well, this is how I feel on it, and I can sit here and pick out where you got that shit from, and you just extending that hoe to continue hearing yourself talk. Like, bro, just say what you got to say and move on.
I ain't gonna lie. I like hearing myself talk sometimes. So like, if I be sounding crazy, it's just because I like to hear myself talk for it. Oh, honey.
I respect
Oh,
it.
honey.
He said, Ohana. What about you, CJ? What you been on, bro?
You know, I've been behind the scenes, but I'm trying to get more get my hands on more and shit. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
step out of my comfort zone and start to present myself more, start promoting myself and shit.
Hell yeah,
Something
got
that I
to,
don't
bro.
really do, you know.
Hey,
so
I've been seeing you, doing a lot more, being active on your Instagram.
yeah,
For
man.
your podcast. If you want to go ahead and just give them your podcast, check it out.
So I'm the host of the C Squared podcast. That's C2QUARED _ podcast on Instagram. If you access my link tree, you can access all my content.
Yep. Y'all go check him out. That's been my boy for a few years now, man. How long,
Yes,
bro?
sir.
I don't even remember.
It's like 2 now.
It's been 2. Damn, it feels like a lot more.
Bro.
2019. Yeah, 2019.
Damn.
Pre-COVID.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Literally.
Yeah,
right,
literally,
bro.
right before COVID.
Hey,
That
look,
shit
they
crazy.
finna enter like PC into history days now.
Oh,
It's gonna be
God.
No, what is it?
Bro.
BC.
PC.
Before COVID?
Post COVID. Yeah, for real. Bro.
We may not ever get to
Hey.
post-COVID. We may just
Shit,
be
we
with
just
COVID.
like-
Yeah,
Right.
for real.
Word.
COVID's just that bitch.
COVID, the
What
new
y'all
flu.
feel?
and that
What y'all
hoe.
feel about COVID? COVID.
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 Oh shit.
Okay,
Bro,
Hey,
rest in
yes,
peace,
sir,
bro.
when it
Rest in
came out,
peace.
man. Nah, but what y'all feel about COVID at this point? Like, I'm gonna go ahead because I feel like I want to get this on my chest. Honestly, I'm starting to care less about it.
No, real shit, bro.
I got to a point where at work today, I saw the store manager with no mask on. And it was funny because before she had left on her leave, she was always wearing her mask. And every time we didn't have it up, she'd put your mask up, right?
Right.
She came back from her pregnancy, and it's like the baby's out of her, and she doesn't care about COVID. So it's just like she's walking around with no mask. Not that I care, but,
That's a
I
real
just feel like
mother.
a lot of people are starting to get to the point where they're just accepting the fact that COVID is around. And shit, sometimes there's nothing that we could do to avoid getting it. Like, bro,
Right.
Besides if you go to the club and shit like that, like, obviously you might just get sick, but that's on you. But, if you go to the store or something, like, obviously you might just get COVID. Like, you go to the store or you go, run some errands, whatever you got to do. Shit, you might catch COVID there, but I don't know.
I think we're at the point in time where people just need to get COVID to get over COVID.
Real
and just
talk, though.
enjoy
Over the fear
natural
of it.
Built
immunity.
them, yep,
Because
exactly.
the same way people was tripping about the flu and all this shit, way more people died whenever the flu first came out, and we didn't have nowhere near as much medical technology and shit. Like, without even having to go on to like conspiracies and this is how it's supposed to be, all like just general,
just
just
straight cut
common
and
sense,
dry,
bro.
bro.
Like,
Right.
if you look at the numbers, even I remember we would have the conversation like when it first came out. I was like, bro, they're blowing this shit up compared to how many people are dying. And everybody's like, oh no, it's about infectious. I was like, I get that. But everybody that's getting infected is recovering. But they blowing up the stories of the people that's dying for a reason. But whenever you looked at it, it was like, whenever it began, bro, it was like a couple million people had it to a few minimal thousand that died. And everybody that was in that few thousand that died all had what you call the underlying symptoms that were all around the same thing that are just now starting to come out and shit. But
I feel like at a point they were blowing things up, and then also it was like social media as well, man. Like, you get the access to like Photoshop some bullshit and put on some fucking random ass numbers and make it look like facts, and then you release it. You know what I'm saying? And then there's everybody that spends their time on social media, and it's like, obviously, like, I'm a person that spends my time on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, if you ask people, like, that know me and that I'm close to, do they see me often? Besides, like, 2 or 3 of my friends, like, they don't really see me. You know, so I'm on social media. That's where a lot of people see me. So, I see that a lot of people just whatever comes on the TL, they believe it. You know,
Right.
like, for example, when it comes to like music blogs and shit like that just be like, oh, breaking, like, so and so just got arrested for allegedly doing this and that, right? They say allegedly,
It's like
but
trolls,
then people,
bro.
yeah, but then people just,
I know he was like that.
I know,
all this.
yeah,
Like, now
come
all of a
on.
sudden you know.
yeah,
Like,
all of a sudden, you know,
Mhm.
so it's just like,
You was just posting his music last week, but you knew he was okay.
it's a
All
lot
right.
of like
Fuck outta here.
influences from social media that have ruined, in a way, this generation and just this new age of people.
Nah,
You know?
I want to say, like, I think a lot of people now have just made emotions facts. Like,
Yeah.
You feel?
Yeah. So, like in the sense of like, they don't really logically think.
They
It's
don't
just
logically
kinda
think.
it's
Like
just
they
kinda
let their emotions
yeah.
take over.
It's just kind of like, oh, this is what I
Like,
feel, and
this is what I feel,
it is.
so it's true. Like
Yeah, I think that's a big issue
you have
too.
to accommodate me for how I'm feeling. Like no,
It's a
I'm like
grow the
them
fuck
niggas,
up.
bro. I'm like, bro, if you don't believe what I feel, man, fuck you. Honestly, that's how I feel.
Why?
Cause I'm just mean. Not even mean. It's just like it gets to a certain point when you trying to tell somebody, hey, bro, this is how I feel, and the person's just like
Okay, but yeah,
the whole time, and it's just like,
but there's
covering
like,
their
but,
ears.
and you just
but-
keep
not
on
trying
saying,
to
you keep
listen,
on
bro.
explaining, like,
But
bro,
that
I'm trying to
may
explain, I'm trying to explain, like, this is how I feel, this is how I feel. The person's like, nah, this is how I don't care, I don't care, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Then that's on
This is
that
how I
person.
feel. This is how I feel. So like, at that point, you got to be like, all right, bro, fuck it. If you
I
don't
mean,
feel
at
like
that point, yeah,
it's
but like, I think off the rip, bro, you should like think less with your feelings. I mean, look, bro, I feel like it's hard though. Like it is hard, bro, because I personally feel, and I've always said this, that feelings run the world. You
Yep.
know, like if we're being honest, bro, feelings run the world. Like if you don't feel nothing, how are you gonna act on something? You know, like even if you feel happy, right? If you feel happy, you're gonna want to go do something. Like you're gonna act on something that that keeps on that happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you might be happy one day, and you're like, damn, I want to go to the mall. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to get a haircut and go to the mall. You know, like that shit keeps you happy. You know, that's your feelings right there. But it gets to a point, bro, where you gotta kind of like logically think and realize that, yeah, your feelings matter, but you're in a fucking big ass planet with different characters and different emotions and feelings and different thought process, you know. And I just feel like you have to get to a point where you gotta meet a common ground with some people. Like, you know, that's how the world is gonna become a better place when people understand each other. Like,
yeah, I feel that, but ain't nobody doing that shit.
It's not. They're
Ain't
not.
nobody doing that shit.
And
but hey,
The-
that
the
doesn't
world
mean you
been going
can't
around
do
for
it
like
though.
3 million years, and like we
We've
all
only
have
been here for
There's people that thought just how you feel, like what you just said. There's people who be like, yeah, bro, what he just said is 100%. There's
Yeah.
people out there like, bro, he sounds dumb as fuck, and they just gonna keep on moving.
Nah, I agree. I don't
so
give a
it's
fuck
just
though.
like literally, that's why
Yeah.
I say honestly I don't give a fuck, because
Yeah.
you might not think how I think, and I might not think how you think.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, if us keep on arguing to like try to prove that one of us is right, it just
not
kind of
gonna go
wastes the
nowhere.
time. Literally. So
Right.
that's
It's
why
just a stalemate.
that's why most of the times when people argue with me, I'm just like, all right, bro, go ahead, you have that.
Yeah.
There was
Just
one
don't
time
wait.
at
Yup,
work.
yup.
It was one time at work. So I work at me and CJ work at Bayou Music Center downtown.
Don't out me like that.
My bad. Me and CJ
Damn.
work-
Snitching the whole
my
fucking
bad.
show, bro. Damn.
I
621
late
Main
now.
Street down head ass.
I work at Bayou Music Center.
You want to give it social too?
Real shit. Hey, for real, let's make this money.
Hey,
Look,
Hey,
So look.
tell him the building number too.
hell nah. So look, there was this chick. She walked in. She had like a big ass fucking container of water.
Yeah.
Not even container of water. She just had a thermal flask. And I was just like, ma'am, you can't bring that inside because like we don't allow outside drinks. And she's like, no, this is my right. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. And I was just like, go ahead, bro. I'm not arguing with you because I literally just told you they're not gonna let you inside because A, B, and C.
Yeah.
You didn't want to listen to A, B, and C. Now go up those stairs
And get a D.
literally go up those stairs. Go talk to the people at the front door. They're gonna tell you the same thing I did, but they're more like
Just let them
meaner
waste their
than me.
time,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They're more mean. They're like, nah, bro, you gotta go back to the car. They're not listening to anything you saying. So like,
She gonna have to walk right back down past your ass.
walk back past me,
Right.
walk down the
Looking
stairs, go to her
stupid.
car, way down the street. Where if she listened to me at first, it would have been like a good 10-minute walk. Now it's like even more. It's like 15, 20 minutes. You
that
gotta
is
go all the
far.
way that. So it's just like that proved to me like I could say so much to people to like help, not even help them out, but you could say so much to somebody and they're not gonna try to listen to it because they
Yeah.
in their mind they're just like, I'm right.
The
But-
best saying is.
But do you know why that is? It's because people is thinking with their feelings. If when you're grown up, they, not to say you shouldn't think with your feelings or you shouldn't think based off your feelings, but I feel like as a whole society, bro, our IQ is low. Like on like
Yeah.
being able to survive and just being like an
Shit.
actual humankind society. Like we fucking up, fucking up. Like
God. And
the
I don't-
shit that they sitting here and putting importance on, like, oh no, your feelings matter more than making the right common sense decision. Fuck no.
Oh, God.
Fuck no. You're sitting here crying about being different. You were different the moment you were born. How much more
Amen to
different do
that.
you need to be than being you? Like,
Ew. Hey,
Some
quote of
people
the
are.
day is be yourself. Oh God.
Be unique, bro.
Nah, for
Yeah.
real.
you
Because at the end of the day, if you're not yourself, you gonna fold.
Always.
Yes,
You gonna
for
fall,
anything.
Always.
For
No matter
anything.
how much shit around you that look good, your character gonna suffer at the
For
end.
real.
Like going back to like, cause I was gonna say something. I so I'm gonna just say I'm on the level today. Like I'm not in the clouds today, so I'm here.
That's good, bro.
I'm here.
I'm in
And-
the clouds.
and like I kind of want to make up for all the other times where I be forgetting shit. But like going back to that last topic though about people thinking with feelings and how you said that, you know, no matter what you can say to somebody, they're not gonna listen. This is like just the same, bro. I love to say it. The one that goes, you could lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it.
Literally. I feel like that's what the saying literally means.
Like, yeah, like, so, yeah, man, like, I just feel like as a society, there's a lot of things that we can change and we should change, but I don't think that it's gonna happen anytime soon. I feel like it's gonna have to.
It's gonna take some drastic.
Yeah, I was
shit.
about to say, bro, something crazier than COVID, because at one point, man, I really
Aliens.
thought that COVID would have been the one thing that was gonna fix this world.
Man,
Low
Hell
key,
nah,
bro.
nigga.
I
One
thought people
thi-
was gonna get tired of all the bullshit, realize that the way the government's going is still bullshit and this.
No, but that's what I mean,
it's
though.
not-
Like in
it's-
the sense of like it's gonna help society progress rather than like at the point that we're at now, where everybody's just like dumbed
We're just,
down
like, in a
because everything's
stalemate
under the
right
government.
now.
Like now, people, bro, everything is like, oh, you gotta fucking get the vaccine mandates. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get the vaccines and shit like that. Like, everything recently in the past few years has been in the control of the government,
It's
bro.
on some Nazi
Like
shit.
it's on like it's like, oh, you gotta get this. Okay, they gonna go do it. Oh, now you gotta get this. They gonna go do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Got a
that,
bunch of fucking sheep.
yeah, bro, and it's sad, bro, because like I don't like being that type of person that's just like, oh, conspiracy. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, bro. Like I tell people around me that have conspiracy theories to shut up. Like I don't want to hear it. You know what
Damn,
I'm saying?
Kevin, you never
Like,
told me to shut up.
bro, like I don't like hearing it because I gotta see shit for what it is. That's what you have to do. You gotta see shit for what it is. Like, you know,
But what
what's
happens
in
if the
front of
shit
you.
that you seeing is being manipulated? Then what?
But like I mean, if you're in the sense, like if you're in a position of like in the sense of like what we were talking about with the vaccines and stuff and the mandates, then that's different. But I mean, when you can see the shit,
Yeah, I feel you.
like there's I feel like there's different kinds of conspiracy theorists, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like ones that just like
I'm
we
woke,
said
stupid.
yeah, like the ones that go off of their emotions, right?
Yeah.
That's a perfect
They
one.
want to
That's a
feel
good
like
one.
what they're saying is right
Exactly.
more than the
More than-
actual facts. of what
Yeah, like
happened.
if you bring facts to the table, like, oh, you know, this happened in so and so time, and then this happened at this time. Like, is this a coincidence type? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
if it's a puzzle, like if there's like a piece that can maybe
Look,
fit,
if there's more than
Yeah.
3 pieces that can fucking piece together,
Yeah.
bro, it's a ring.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't like
Facts.
that.
I like
Oh,
that.
I gotta get something from here, and then something from here, and then something from here, and then I'm gonna
have
just
no
put it. I'm
correlation
gonna
with
just
each other.
fucking build a bridge between all 3 of them, even if it's not a stable bridge. I'm gonna still do it. Like, you know. So that's the shit that really pisses me off. But
Mhm.
I mean, like, other than that, I mean, I honestly felt like COVID was the one thing that would have maybe got us together to be like, oh, like maybe this
hell
government don't give a fuck about us, you know? But no, it's more like, oh yeah, they do care about us. That's why they want us to get these vaccines.
I just
Like,
feel
wow, there goes the progress.
I just feel like I feel
Fuck.
like the COVID it affected not affected the wrong people. It affected everybody, but like you could clearly see that nobody give a fuck. So it's like it didn't affect this. Like, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say because I don't want to sound stupid. Anyway, I'm just saying COVID it happened and like shit. In order for it to end, you gotta do certain shit for it to like not say go away, but for us to be like, you know, even ground. Cause like now, when fucking COVID started, when you just said like how everyone was gonna make everyone together, as soon as COVID started, and they told everyone, hey, everybody, you gotta wear a
Keep
mask.
moving your mic,
Yeah.
bro.
And everyone's my bad. It was like everyone. It was like, hey, everyone, you gotta wear a mask. Then you have people like, all right, I'm gonna wear a mask. And you have people like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to wear a mask. Hey, everyone, you gotta get a vaccination. All right, I'm gonna get a vaccination. Fuck no, I don't want to get a vaccination. Now you got everyone arguing with each other
Yup.
and making everyone pissed at each other over one small thing. When this small thing is like a whole universal shit.
Yeah.
Niggas in Africa getting COVID. Niggas in fucking Australia getting COVID.
Look,
Niggas in fucking Europe are getting COVID.
I
But
just-
in those
look.
other places.
Well, those other places, one really don't have choices.
No, wait. What do you mean? Because like in Africa, I don't even know. In Africa, they're like more spread out. So like one person get COVID, but like not everyone get it. But
You
we
want the
in
answers to them questions, Kenny? You gonna have to go deep.
I was about to
Nah.
say, we
Bro,
don't. They don't have the luxury.
yeah, that's what I was
They
saying.
don't
They don't
have
have
the
the
fucking
luxury
luxury
to get
to
the shit that they
choose.
have.
Like it's either you get it or you fucking don't.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, but here we have a choice, and everyone's just like, fuck
But
that choice.
look,
like, I'm gonna do
look,
this
listen.
or I'm gonna do this.
Look,
My bad.
listen to
I meant
yourself,
say
though.
you
Look-
either get it or you get it.
But look,
Yeah.
look, Ken, listen to
You gonna
yourself
get it.
though. You said we have a choice, right?
Mhm.
So like my thing is, look, going.
But like I said, you
I'ma
have
get
a choice
canceled.
for
That's
overall.
That's
I'm
gonna
about
be
to
the
get canceled.
That's the conspiracy.
It's
part
like
of
an
this, bro.
overall thing. Like this is COVID, and then like yeah, COVID's like the main thing, and it's just like under it, everyone else has their own sides that see COVID a certain thing.
Yeah.
You got people that be like, yo, bro, COVID real, like that shit, yada yada, boo boo.
Yeah.
And you got people saying, no, that shit fake, like it never happened. So it's just
Look,
like,
I
you know.
Look. I'm gonna speak on.
Spit it out,
Look,
bro.
it's cause
Look, fuck it, bro.
What you said,
no,
bro?
it's because of the fact that like I want to talk about Joe Rogan like in his situation like right now.
That's
like,
crazy.
My
I
nigga
was
Joe
just thinking
Rogan,
that,
in
bro.
the sense
My
of
nigga
like,
Joe
look,
Rogan.
Shout out to Kareem for this episode that he showed me, and it was about having Dr. Peter McCullough on the podcast. And man, my thing is like at this point, like we see a lot of shit about Joe Rogan being slandered and talked down upon and saying that he's misguiding the people. But why does nobody feel that way about the government? Like the way that they're pressing Joe Rogan, nobody presses the government that way.
Because nigga, it's Joe Rogan. You can fucking
look,
Joe Rogan's one person. The
I know.
government
That's
is
the,
like
yeah, I was gonna
700.
say that's the thing.
Of
Like,
course,
you
of
can
course.
replace that
But like
person.
that's what I'm saying
Yeah.
though. Like he has like legit people that come onto his show, right? Like people that are credible and bro. If you have Spotify, I don't have Spotify no more right now, but if you go onto Spotify and you check out the episode that I'm talking about, it's real crazy. Like I wasn't like too into like the whole COVID interviews, but that one kind of like caught my attention because like there was a certain point where he got to saying, and it makes me laugh, bro, because I seen it like this too. When he said, "Why is it that the government lets you, like if COVID was as super bad as they say, right? And the government really cared for us, bro. Why in the fuck do they let us choose the vaccine that we want?"
Honestly, they don't, because I got
No.
vaccinated and they gave me just whatever.
No, but-
they just literally stabbed me whatever they had. Like the first one
But
I
look,
got.
look, keeping it like this though. Every location, from what I know, every location had certain vaccinations. So it's like if you let's just say you went to a Walgreens close to your house, right? And that Walgreens only had like Moderna or whatever the fuck. I don't even know all of them, but Moderna, like they only have that one, and you have like a vaccination appointment for that. Of course they're gonna give you that one because that's all they got. But like from what I've heard, there's people that has gone to locations with multiple vaccines at the location, and they get to
only got
choose.
select. He also said something about there was I forgot the situation or condition, but they said that whoever went in there, they got a certain vaccine because they were like a white male or something. I don't want to be lying, but it was something like stupid like that. I was like, what do you mean? Like if you weren't this, you would have gave me a Moderna or a Johnson & Johnson, but.
Like that.
Oh yeah,
Y'all-
I
you know what
remember.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
remember that.
I ain't
Yeah,
trying to
it
say
was
the
a-
wrong
it was,
shit,
It was a
but it's
little
something like
story.
that.
It was a little story that he had said about. I think it also was it the one with the antibodies when he went to go get the antibodies and they asked him if he had been vaccinated.
I think so, something like that.
Yeah, it was something about.
It was something like
if,
that.
if,
for
I,
sure.
if I'm correct, bro, the guy had went. Oh, he saw apparently Joe Rogan. This is from what I remember. Like I said, y'all could go check out the episode yourselves. I'm not no fucking storyteller and shit, so y'all fucking go look
But
for
I
it
am.
yourself.
Hey, but
So
real
enjoy.
talk, always fact check your shit, bro. Don't
Yeah.
ever believe anything that anybody says. Always
Facts.
question everything, bro.
Yeah, facts.
So-
But like I said, this is just me speaking on what I feel. Like this is talk. But in the conversation, he was saying about something about how he had, the whole thing with antibodies. How you could go to the doctor and pretty much request to get antibodies for instead of like getting vaccinated, right? So like apparently, he had told, I think, one of his family members or one of his closest, folks, and told him to go get these antibodies, right? I can't really remember the full names that he used and shit, but pretty much like he went and the doctor asked him certain questions and he answered them, and then point blank is he ended up getting the antibodies, right? And I think they had asked him something. The guy had asked the doctor something before he left. Like he asked him something about like, oh, if I would have said yes, or if I would have, something like that. It was, he gave him like a left or hand, like a right or left like answer, and he was just like, if you were this and that, then I would have gave you this. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of like bias going on in the medical field, like when it came down to vaccines and really, taking care of like the people that have been infected. And speaking on that, even the when Dr. Peter McCullough was on the interview, he was talking about how one of the biggest reasons why COVID was spread so fast was because the doctors weren't really they weren't treating patients, right? So it's just like, how do you expect us to get better when the doctors don't even want to treat us? And for the simple fact that they're scared. Dr. Peter McCullough said for the first time in medical history, the doctors were scared because they got something that they were dealing with, something that they could get. You know what I'm saying? Something that was, how do you say the word? Like
free range for them as
well. And I thought that was crazy, like, because it's
you're supposed to be a doctor.
Yeah, man. And
that's your fucking job.
And on
That's
top of that, bro, what were they telling the people, right? When you get sick, don't go to the hospital until you're dying. Like,
and what did people do? The first thing they did, grab toilet paper.
Oh, no. Look, as somebody who was working as an overnight stalker at HEB, and I was doing the fucking paper towels, the goddamn detergents and all that shit, I'm gonna tell you this. Now, whenever you look back at it, I can't trust the CDC or the FDA because the information that you put out as an organization for what you're supposed to be is bullshit. Y'all sat here and told us that it was an airborne disease, but you got motherfuckers spraying down counters.
That's my thing too.
Why? If it's airborne, you will never get it by touching none of this shit.
I just feel
so
like
why the fuck?
COVID shit, niggas didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
And look,
but see, that's my thing.
Shit,
so if you don't know,
like,
why are you giving people all these fucking
hardcore mandates and this is the regulations?
Because literally when that shit came from China, them niggas over there were like, hey, bro, y'all niggas need to like literally like be prepared for this shit.
Bro. Like,
yes, like be prepared. Down. Like this shit about to happen. Like it's about to come to y'all. Like you need to do this A, B, and C and D. And then the whole fucking government was just like, yeah, bro, we ain't tripping about that. That shit not gonna come. Then when it came, they're like, oh shit, yeah, everyone go in the house, please hurry up, everyone get in the house.
Yeah.
But you also got people that doing cleanup shit too.
Yeah, so, but like literally, they just told everyone to get in the house and shit, and then it was like, all right, so now that everyone's in the house, we're gonna like, I don't know what the fuck. They was like, we're gonna start working on the vaccination. They worked on the vaccination for like a year, and then that whole dropped.
That whole job
it wasn't even out in here, bro.
Hey, I was in line like a motherfucking sneaker drop at the motherfucking COVID center.
That whole drop before Kendrick, before Rihanna,
before Frank Ocean.
Hey, so that shows you the CDC work harder than these artists out here for real.
No, it showed the CDC lie harder than these
artists.
artists.
Working hard as fuck. These niggas literally was like, yo,
man,
let's get in the lab and let's work.
Point blank is, man, fuck COVID. Fuck
real talk.
Fuck COVID. I just want this shit to end, bro. I just want to go back to living my life. Look, man, the saddest thing about this is, why the fuck is there COVID when we're getting into our 20s? Like this shit could have happened 5 years ago when I was in high school.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that,
5,
bro.
6, 7
I would
years
not
ago.
want to be.
Why is there crack on the streets?
Nah, fuck that shit, bro. Because online learning is garbage.
It is.
I would have fucking hated that shit in high school.
I wouldn't even graduated.
Look, shit was dookie. All I gotta say about this COVID shit is whatever that John Hopkins seminar said that was planned for this, it the way that shit like this happens and the way that these people run it, like if you just go back and you research or you even have like just a gateway into just seeing it, the factual shit, not the fucking bullshit. People just trying to come up with, oh, I think this happened because no, people who have actually put themselves on the line to get this documentation, people who got the facts, the recordings, the top secret documents, and they put the story together because this is what they've dedicated their lives' work to. You realize that these motherfuckers are evil And when I say evil, I mean there isn't a villain, cartoon character, whatever that could depict as evil these motherfuckers are. Like, and Peter McCullough talks about the mass psychosis and how you see how everybody got put in their houses and they're all like, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do this. All of a sudden, people start begging for a vaccine because everybody just wants to go out and live their life again.
That's actually scary to think
And
about.
that's the scary part, because if they can do this now, this could be just like a dry run. I don't ever see this shit. This is the first time in
Who's
any
to say
of
that
our
this
lives.
is the first time?
You know,
Yeah.
but on a stage where we have social media and it's literally across the world, you cannot go anywhere online and not see COVID somewhere. And it could be a dry run for whatever the fuck they have planned, and it's working like shit because everybody's just like. Now the people that don't want to get the vaccine because they believe in natural immunity and certain facts, you got all of these other people that just want to go back out that believe it, that is like they're fighting for, you know what I'm saying, all this other stuff, and that creates argument. It's like, yo, I'm not even mad at you for taking the vaccine. I just don't want you to be a guinea pig or a sheep to these motherfuckers because I care about you.
Right.
Not because I'm trying to sit here and argue who's right. I don't give a fuck
don't
about
give a
who's right.
fuck.
I don't care. I just want
shit
all
to
of
go
us
back
to
to
be
normal.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
But there is no normal after this, bro.
no,
can't
you're
be.
right. Look,
Shit was
that's
never
another
normal
thing.
before it. Niggas was still dying.
No, but
They
look,
was still shooting us down. They was still fucking kicking people
Nah,
out of
but
their
look,
houses
in
because
a
they low
sense-
on their rent. They was still doing all this fuck shit that they were doing before COVID, during COVID. I don't know. There's no such thing as post COVID, but they're still doing the shit that they were doing before, just with a mask on. So I mean,
I
Shit
didn't
hasn't
like. I know
changed.
there wasn't no normal. Like I've always said that too. Like, you know, I don't think that there's ever been a normal in life. I just feel like because, man, we don't have no fucking book when we were born saying this is how life is gonna be. This is what normal is, and this
Hell
is what
no.
weird is. No, bro. Fucking weird and normal are fucking words that you can give your own
Constructs.
meaning to, bro.
Fucking
My normal could be
constructs.
your weird. You know what I'm saying?
And my
so
weird
like,
is your
there's
normal.
never been a normal life, but like, I think that's what people don't get. It's just like, you know, things back then, like it seemed normal because that's what we were going through. Like that's what was given to us at that point in time. You know, now we have something that we have to adapt to. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's just how the world is gonna be. We're gonna have to adapt to shit as it goes. Like, I mean, bro, think about it. Look at the fucking weather. Like the weather, right, bro? We have gotten cold and warm. I feel like I'm fucking changing the weather myself in my house. Like that shit whack, bro. What the hell?
Nah, but I think it also shows that we suck at adapting as a society. If this is how shit
That's
is.
our problem.
Like,
Our
damn
society,
it.
bro.
That sounds like a us problem.
Exactly, bro.
Can't look to the universe on that hoe, boy. No. Astrology
dog.
not finna help.
I just want shit to feel okay
Yo,
again.
functioning again.
Yeah.
That's the only just
Full function.
Let's function at.
Cause right
they
now,
functioning, bro. I tell you, everything when COVID, like that first year of COVID, that's when everyone was locked down. And
Yeah.
literally 2020 going into 2021, everything just went back to normal. I'm not saying normal, like we just said, there's no
Yeah.
normal, but like everyone went back all right,
To
just
what we
going
knew.
back
there's
out
no such
again
thing as
and
COVID.
shit.
Like,
you
to
just
what
gotta
we
wear a
knew.
mask. I gotta wear a mask again. All right, cool. I gotta get vaccinated to go in. You tripping? But like, it's already shit going back to normal. Honestly, I feel like it's going back.
No,
to
yeah,
normal.
I
Like,
think so too. And I like,
That's what scares me.
yeah,
Because if it's going back to normal so quick, then what the hell do they got? You know what I'm saying? Just
Like,
set up
what do they got right
behind
up
it.
their sleeve,
They're like,
bro?
all right, this is the new normal. So y'all are used to us mandating a vaccine. If we want to push another mandate, y'all are used to that shit.
yeah.
Now I ain't
That's
saying,
always a possibility.
but
it's always
I mean,
there.
I just don't
low-key,
want
bro. That's like apocalyptic type shit, bro. It's
Yeah.
weird to think about, you know. Like,
Yeah.
there's no normal. There's like no functioning like
But-
the same after this.
But like
Yeah.
this is what, like, literally at first I would say like this. Even like the Peter McCullough episode, like that shit was like a freaking like a bomb that went off in my soul as a human being, and it just opened a lot. I was like, yo, like
It
this
just
is
made
really
sense.
crazy.
Everything that he was saying,
sense.
like it was
And
just
it's
something that
crazy.
it wasn't something that you would listen to. Like me personally, like you can ask Kareem, bro. If I hear somebody say some bullshit, I'm gonna be like, bro, shut that shit off. like shut that shit off, bro. Like even with TikTok, you know, like my biggest pet peeve is like when TikTok sit there and they try to like give you information. Like, bitch, I ain't come here to read no fucking encyclopedia on nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
you got the wrong TikTok, because on my TikTok they go crazy. Them
no,
niggas,
I don't
niggas
have.
dancing, hoes shaking ass.
I'm
niggas
gonna clear
making
this up.
food and
I
shit.
don't be on TikTok, bro.
That's what you fucking up, man. TikTok crazy, nigga.
I'm
Like,
Gucci.
crazy.
I don't need no
I'm good.
TikTok.
Crazy,
Like, look,
crazy,
I'm
crazy.
okay with receiving TikToks, but
Mhm.
I'm not finna sit there and keep scrolling because
Like
the
the
first.
specific ones that like cater to my humor and shit.
Yeah,
but I'm not
facts.
That's
finna be
all
on that
they.
whole
That's all it
scrolling.
is, man. You go on TikTok, you like a couple things, and they're like, all right, we know what you like, nigga.
I don't even want to have to
We know
go.
what
I don't
you
even
like,
want to have
nigga.
to think.
I'm
about
okay with receiving them,
Mm-hmm.
but what was the
Go on
fucking
TikTok
song
right now.
Fuck,
Hey,
I forgot.
let's talk
Damn it.
about new music that came out.
I was about to get it. I was trying to fucking somehow merge COVID with music. Oh,
How do you
like,
think COVID has changed music?
Shit.
yeah, and like, what do you think? Do you feel like at this age, like, do you think concerts are going back to what it used to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Hey,
I
isn't
work-
Gunna starting? He's doing like a hologram concert or some shit like
oh
that.
my
I
god.
don't. That's pretty corny because
That-
I'm not paying money to go watch a
Hey,
nigga's
hey,
fucking
hey,
hologram.
that ain't P right there.
There's
No,
not.
That ain't
it's
P.
not. But nah, I feel like this shit's
P
going
is
back
P for
to
him.
like like shows and shit. Niggas is going to shows still. Like,
Yeah,
Right. If
I
you
like
really
that
want
though.
to, if you're really a fan, you're gonna go see.
yeah,
it.
if
I
you're
think-
really a fan, you're gonna find some type of way
Right.
or go do some type of shit just to go see this certain person.
I
Like,
think music right now has been the medicine for COVID. Like, in the sense of, like, there's people that, you know,
hell nah. I haven't heard
Like you're
nobody
locked in the
that
house
got me-
all day, bro.
I
Like
mean,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna sit in my fucking room with no
Yeah.
background noise or no TV.
yeah,
or
like if you
nothing,
in
bro.
quarantine, you can't see nobody, but you in your room.
Right,
You
you
ain't
in
got
your
nothing else
room.
to do but listen to music. That's what's gonna keep you sane.
I ain't gonna lie, you got a
Real
point
shit.
because literally when COVID started, or like when we was in COVID, I got put onto the Detroit niggas. So like my
Yeah.
whole COVID, I could literally just remember like 2020 going to 2021. All I was listening to was Detroit rappers like for 2 years straight. Oh God, I was like, yo, these Detroit niggas crazy, man. for
I
real.
still be bumping them.
Nah,
I just I can't.
Still,
I don't listen to them as much no more because I feel like I have phases in music. Like
no cap.
like in the sense
It's
of like
weird.
I still fuck with the same music I used to fuck with, but like every time it comes on, I'm just kind of like I'm in a new phase in my life.
Oh,
And every
God.
time I listen to a certain song, bro, and I listen to it, I think about that certain phase, and not even in a bad way or nothing, but it's just like I use it as like when it comes on, it's kind of like a reflective time. Like if I actually pay attention to what's playing, and like I've had a connection with that song somewhere along my life, like I always think back to where it took me. You know what I'm saying? Like where I was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So like listen to music, bro. Like I when it comes down to like Detroit rap, I don't really keep up with it too much no more. I try to because I know
Boy,
that shit fire.
Boy,
It's
I-
different.
Nigga, it's crazy because like you can listen to like the main niggas that you hear, and then like out of nowhere, them niggas will put like their little homie on
Yeah.
on Instagram, and you go listen to their little homie. I'm like, why is this nigga harder than you? Why
Hey,
is he harder? Like,
but
That's why he
that-
getting put on shit.
it's
Hey,
a and
but
when I
shit-
tell you it's a loophole, like you start with one rapper,
And then it
you're
just-
like, all right, let me see what his homeboy talking about.
Yup.
I'm like, oh shit, all right, his homeboy rap. Let me see what he talking about. Oh shit, his
yeah.
next
But
thing you know,
that-
you like 6 rappers in, and
Hey,
like
but that shows you something about Detroit though. Like
niggas put each other
they put
on.
each other on, bro.
Shit
And,
crazy.
hey, speaking on that, like I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick announcement. Something that it's happened like within the last few days, and like I'm sure I don't know if a lot of people know, but I wouldn't sit here and say I've had like managing experience in music and nothing like that, but I dipped my feet in the water, you know, and I had a taste of what it was like. And even though the first time it wasn't as successful as I thought for certain reasons like that happened and shit like that, but I took a break away from all that, and I'm kind of glad to say that I'm back to it, and I'm in the works of managing a couple people. Appreciate that. But I'm trying to, we finna get this music shit rolling. I already have a few people under me. I don't want to release any names yet, because I want to kind of make that a surprise as time goes on. I'm thinking of like a marketing scheme and shit like
Hey.
that. So, yeah, man, I'm excited to get back into that. So, everybody that's listening to this, just know that shit is in the works in 2022.
Yes, sir.
And
You hear that, Timothy? You better have your fucking EP.
Oh,
Kidding. Timothy
God.
doesn't exist.
The fucking Timmy.
That's
Shout out to
crazy.
fucking Timmy, yo.
But yeah, man, I'm excited.
Can I get a clap? A baddie just followed me on Instagram. That shit crazy.
Uh-huh.
Let me get a clap real quick.
Hey. It's a
All right, my
Forex
bad.
chick.
My bad. I
The
just-
Forex one.
She turned out to be a Forex.
fuck no. Hey.
What?
Hell no, she for real. I'm about
Yeah,
to
you
DM her
ever
soon.
You
get
ain't
like
never seen
them-
them Forex chicks that follow you and
Them
they be
random
Forex,
ones?
but
I
they
didn't know
they
what you
do
were
it for
saying, bro.
Forex.
I thought you said a forest chick. I
No,
what?
Forex
I
chick.
said,
Like,
that bitch
Forex,
got a hairy
Forex.
pussy,
Not the
bro.
cave woman.
I knew a girl that was like, she got into the Forex shit, and I swiped up on her. I was like, bro, why you in that shit? Like, you know, it's not like, there's no money in it. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was like, there's no money in it. And she's like, you sound broke. Like, what are you talking about?
Damn,
She was like,
Forex
they get money. Oh my God. She's like, you sound broke right now. Like, we getting money out here. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But I haven't talked to her since then, so I don't know if she's.
Hey, she finna scoop you up in the Lambo, bro.
I don't hate on nobody, but I just hope she don't get no money from that shit. Just to prove a point.
Hey,
But
don't be mad you didn't get put on the team.
nah, I was not. She getting bamboozled, but
Forest people really out here scamming niggas though, bro.
bro, for real, like scamming. When I say scamming,
Scamming.
like these
Scamming,
niggas
bro.
really taking niggas. I can't
Scheming,
get the sauce
bro.
out on
Yeah,
no
can't
thing.
give the sauce out, man.
I ain't trying to go to jail.
Hey, we ain't no fat ass.
Yeah, not no
motherfuckers
fed, but I'm just
either.
saying these niggas scamming for real, man. If you really
Hey.
want that money, tap in. Banks all account, Bank America, Wells Fargo, all
Tap
that
in,
shit.
tap
Like,
in, tap
Hey,
in.
hey, like
Methods,
Dirk-
methods,
like
methods,
Lil
all
Durk-
types of methods.
Hell yeah, tap in methods. Tap in for real.
Like Dirk said on his recent song, he said, all this shit for props if the feds listening.
Hey.
Hey, my nigga YoungBoy, watch that nigga for real. He just watched him on a new song. I hate YoungBoy.
I don't know.
That nigga, oh my, hey, I swear to God, that nigga,
It's hard for me to catch on to Young. I've
Bro.
had like a few songs.
I
that
fuck with a couple of his songs.
but I'm
Bro.
like, I used to hate on him. I used to be a hater,
bro.
straight up. But he grew on to me.
You know, I
Yeah, bro.
realized
he
I don't
crazy
even
with
think
it.
that I really be hating on these artists. It's just they fans that be pissing
Yeah.
me off.
Low
I think that's what it
key.
is.
Like,
Hey, YoungBoy better though, but yeah. But yeah, them niggas, bro, when I say like, the perfect example of what you just said would be Cardi fans. Like,
I was exactly
like,
about to say Cardi.
fans
I was
now.
literally about to say Cardi.
Cardi
Because
fans-
bro, 2016 Cardi, Magnolia Cardi, I was on that shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
2016 to like
best Cardi,
2019.
bro.
That his fan base was like
Nigga.
niggas, like literally niggas.
Dialect Cardi, bro. I'm all.
A couple white people, just a
Hey,
little.
Very
hey,
select.
Hey, they the lit white people though.
Yeah,
Hey,
they the white
wait,
people that you
come on.
want to be friends
But
with.
now-
Yes, bro. At Rolling Loud, them niggas was stupid, bro.
But
Oh my
now?
God.
He said
His
now.
fan base is doo doo. I hate it. Little white boys.
It's a lot about it. I don't know how to say the word.
aesthetic,
Yeah,
no.
that's-
And on top of that, he got niggas wearing leather pants and fucking Rick Owens. Like,
Hold on, wait. How
get
do you
your own drip. Where your drip at, nigga? Why you copying this nigga, bro? He's already like wearing these tight ass pants and motherfucking see through mesh fucking t-shirts and shit, and then like the big ass fucking boots. That's
Hey.
his style. Leave it for him. But that doesn't mean every fucking nigga that want to be like Cardi or want to dress like Cardi or just like his music. That don't mean you gotta spend your mom, not your mama, right? But
It's for sure your mama money,
you
most.
don't gotta
says for
fucking
sure.
max out your mama fucking bank card for some Rick Owens, bro. Like
Wait, I'm still stuck on this. How you say the word?
Rick Owens,
No,
Aesthetic.
aesthetic, yeah,
aesthetic.
yeah, like it's
I
all
always-
aesthetic.
Like,
I always
Like
like
pronounce
Little
Little
the
Pump,
A.
shit.
aesthetic, but like aesthetic.
So wait,
Aesthetic.
but there's an A in the word, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
beginning.
bitch silent.
Aesthetic.
It's AES.
It's
Yeah.
It's fucking English. English doesn't make sense. Why we have like so many fucking theirs? Like
Yeah.
there. Like nigga, what?
I'm about to change the fucking dictionary.
I really want to go up to the white
the
people. like, yo,
vocabulary.
let me add my own words in. Like hell yeah. I wanna
Hey,
add
y'all
that in there.
remember whenever ain't wasn't a word?
I
Nah,
remember,
you remember
I put
that shit?
I remember
Ain't
in
a word.
elementary school, I put that in a fucking paper, and the
you got a
teacher was like,
60.
"That's not a word. You gotta take that out."
Wait,
Hey,
is it
I'm gonna
considered
tell
a
you
word
this
now?
right now, bro. All the low key racist teachers used to be like, ain't a word.
For real, ain't a word.
Bitch, it is now, huh?
There was another word.
y'all.
Wait. I'm piecing it together, bro.
Yeah, there was yes, exactly. You know why?
telling you, bro.
You know exactly why they said that. And there was another word that
nah.
they said that wasn't
Fuck
a
you all
word, but they put it
respectfully,
in
bro.
there.
Was it finna?
Finna.
Was it finna? Is finna a word now?
Nah, I
Nah,
don't
it's
think
finna
finna's
a word.
Is finna a
There's
word?
another word.
Shit, if you from
Hey,
Houston,
that
it
shit-
is.
People up north. People
It's
up
finna
north are
work
like
regardless.
finna.
For real, we finna slide on it.
finna slide.
Nah, for real, that's yeah, Shout out to all the fucking racist teachers.
What?
What?
Made it
No, like
nice.
shout out and like
That's why we
shout them out and
brainwashed
say
now.
fuck them. Like,
Oh,
shout them,
yeah, fuck all of them.
Shootout.
I think, man, to get off the music topic for a little bit, I just talk about teachers. I was talking about this with somebody the other day on how, like, I feel like a lot. Was it you?
Oh,
Well, we was-
hope not. Shit.
Nah, man, I don't know who it was, bro. I was talking to somebody about teachers and how they were actually, like, some of them were actually cool influences, and
Yeah.
there was a lot of
yeah.
teachers
For sure.
that, for me, I fucked with because I think as a teacher, you choose to be a teacher, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like if you choose to be a teacher, then you should want to be a teacher to like better the
Influence
youth
kids.
and influence kids in doing the right thing. Look, we ain't perfect.
Real
I
talk.
tell you, if I was a teacher, I mean, besides the kind of person that I am, I'm not gonna fucking throw my beliefs onto the kids that I'm teaching. You know what I'm saying? But you could at least be a positive role model in their life. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I mean, think about it, bro. We go to school. Well, we don't go to school, but you know, they go to school.
Right.
They go to school Monday through Friday, and they go fucking what 8 hours, bro. That's damn near your whole day. Like,
That's a fucking shift.
bro, yes,
Literally.
That is a work
that's literally a shift, bro.
Mandatory shit.
And you bond.
That's that programming shit,
yeah,
bro.
and you know you have to bond with these teachers, bro, because like,
I mean,
Just-
I wouldn't say my bad. I wouldn't say programming because like you literally go to school to learn shit. Like if we
Yeah.
didn't go to school, we wouldn't be having conversations. Like our words wouldn't be like fully like words. It'd
Yeah.
be like
All right,
slang and shit.
but
'cause,
let's
like,
It's
be honest
education,
though.
but, like-
what everybody in this room, what was the main thing that they was trying to tell you whenever you was going to school?
go to school,
no, yeah, go to
Education is
school.
important.
graduate.
Get to college, get to
Yup.
college, get to college,
Hell yeah.
get to college, get to
I
college.
feel like now,
And then you get to college, what niggas telling you?
Get a
Network,
job.
no
Network.
because like I
connections.
feel like it's just white people, man. They did that shit because literally,
But-
I
but
say
look,
in the
I'm a-
'90s, niggas could have a fucking normalized job and have a fucking 5-bedroom house. Now niggas don't go to school.
But it's
And
more
not
than the white
like-
people, bro. It's diverse, and it's like a small section. I feel like everybody just be like, oh, it's the white people because you know what I'm saying, America,
Nah,
racist
it really
and all this
is.
stuff.
It
But
really
it's
is white people.
it's really a lot of people though, because it's
Nah, real
niggas
talk.
up there that's funding
White
and
people are
with
just the
them doing
face,
the
bro.
same
But
thing.
look, them niggas,
And they get
I
away
don't
with it.
see niggas that like do shit for white people or niggas that just do shit for like white people's like approval. I don't count them as niggas. So
but
they're
I'm,
niggas, but
I'm
to me,
telling
they
you,
not niggas.
but I'm telling you this, like I know white people that I would rather be around than niggas. I know white people that would be
yeah.
out there and go
Yeah.
harder for the cause than niggas. I'm trying to put it like this: skin tone don't matter. If you really go back, y'all know who Fred Hampton was? What he was trying to do and what they stopped, like you had whites, Asians, Indians,
Hell yeah, that nigga
Arab-
was crazy.
all that shit.
He was live. For that
And
shit.
whenever we went to school, you know what I'm saying, and they were talking about Black Panther crew and all this stuff. What'd they tell you? They was these crazy black people
Militant,
with guns out
yup.
here trying to shoot people. They ain't tell you that they was feeding kids because they was too hungry to learn shit at
Hey,
school.
teaching kids how to
what's
eat.
crazy?
Tell you,
They
know what I'm
never-
saying?
telling
Like,
niggas
They
they need
never
to arm
really,
up.
yeah, they never really taught that. I could
they
say
never
that.
did
But
none of
you
that.
know, you
But
know
I had
how
a teacher
learned-
who told me about that shit.
You know how I learned about the Black Panther shit? It was really because of Tupac. Like, you know how his mom was a.
Yeah,
No,
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 real
real
I
talk.
know
shit.
that I'm laughing because like that's how some niggas learn about
Yeah.
that shit.
and
Like,
Yeah,
it's
like-
funny if you
Yeah.
know outside of that
Yes.
because it's
Like,
like,
outside of school, bro, I mean, obviously in school, you know, they talked about the Black Panthers and they always talked about how they were armed and shit, you know? But like, like I said, bro, I grew up listening to Tupac a lot, so I always heard about him speaking on his mom being a Black Panther and how,
That's
you know,
loud
when
as fuck,
she
boy.
was locked up when she was pregnant with him and shit like that, you know what I mean? So, like, it's true how they don't really teach you that stuff in school where it was like they weren't there to just be fucking destructive. They were trying to protect themselves from, you know, whatever was infiltrating them and their environment. You know what I mean? Because like,
but if you think about it, like, as like we're gonna like everything that like America do is like kind of systematic. So like
That's
in
what
a
we're
way,
built upon, bro.
you said what?
That's what we're built upon.
Yeah. So like literally like how you said they never taught us that. Like they got the
Did that
niggas
for a
away
reason.
for a fucking reason. So it's like now we wipe these niggas out. What makes you think we gonna put them in the like history books as like a good model? Like we're gonna make them seem like they're the worst people ever. Like that's why I always go back. Now what you just said, like I get it. Like when I say fuck white people, I don't mean like every white person.
No, I know
Fuck
you're talking
it.
about.
No,
I
we
know
got
you're
you,
talking
bro.
about,
But
but
like
I'm just
Those specific.
I
ones.
had a roommate that nigga was cool. He said nigga once, but we straightened it out after that. But like that was my dude. Like anything happened, I'm calling him.
Yeah.
Nigga even told me after we finished school.
Boy was finna slide.
He was like, bro, he's like, if you ever in Dallas, like, please let me know. Like, you could stay at my house.
Hey,
He
tap in.
still holds that up to me. Like, you can still stay at my house. Like,
Real.
I just want to, I guess for me, being a Jamaican American, I have more Jamaican influence than the American side. So like when it comes to like the black community, I look at it on a perspective that's more outside than being within the black community in America. And it's not because I'm not trying to be a part of it. I just literally, my demographic, the way I was raised, like I'm on the outside, but I still fight for y'all just as hard as like y'all my own.
Yeah, 'cause
so whenever
American niggas are different.
you know
than,
what I'm
like,
saying?
Outside
Niggas is different, but
I
that don't
agree.
mean that I'm better or that y'all are better. I mean, I love y'all all the same. We
all
just
on the
different.
same
I'm just
boat.
trying to recognize the differences, so whenever there are the similarities, I can connect them and let you know that, bro, I don't look at you different because of your differences, because I already know what we have in similar, and the shit we have in similar is way more significant and important than them differences.
The hoes gonna be like, these niggas are so deep.
Intelligent.
Baby, I'm deep. Give me a clap for that. Yeah, baby, I'm smart, nigga. For real.
that's
I'm
wild, bro. They
reading
done
all the
fucked
time,
up.
baby. For real, I'm
They done
smart.
fucked up.
What you want to know, baby? I got it. You want to learn about Black Panthers, baby? Come on, sit down and talk about it for real. Fred Hampton, let's get it. Come on.
Take notes.
Who? Malcolm X? I got you. Come on, like, come on, what else you want, bro? For real, baby.
But
I'll put
man,
you on.
look, getting back to music, 'cause I had this question to about not about, but just to everybody. Like, do y'all think that music, a personal opinion, disregarding everybody else's opinions on what's going on with music, like, do y'all feel like music has been progressive or it has been digressive?
There's like,
I feel like there are different ways.
In
Yeah,
a,
'cause
okay,
music
in a
is-
way, I feel like there's now more subcategories just
Than what it
because
used to
people,
be.
than what it used to be, because
Yeah.
people are now spending time at home, like trying to learn a new sound or new
Facts.
trade or a
Yeah.
new skill to have. So like you got people like creating shit in their bedrooms, like let's try this and this, and then now you got more of this. So I think I think it's changing and that we're getting more subcategories.
Yeah.
yeah, and I also feel like, like, there's, like you just said, there's subgenres, but like, it depends
There
on
we
what
go.
you really listen to.
Subgenres.
It really depends on what you listen to. Like, if you listen to like rock, or if you listen to country, like, I don't know, I guess it's progressing. But like, if you listen to like,
Okay, so like we'll
yeah, it just
talk
really
about
depends on what you
we'll
like
talk about like obviously
listen to.
like what we listen to, like rap in general. Like,
alright,
Why
I
just
feel
rap?
like
I
rap.
don't just.
I don't even listen to
Rap
rap
ain't even
like
my
that.
main
Yeah.
genre
rap-
no more.
I don't
Rap's
even have a
still
main
my-
genre no more, bro.
Rap go crazy, but like, I just feel like now, I feel like everyone's trying to be
The
a
niggas that's
shooter.
before.
yeah,
Everyone's trying to be a shooter, and everyone's trying to like slide on niggas and shit. And it's just like, bro, like the niggas that are rapping it, like 9 times out of 10, them niggas did not do that shit. Like 9 times out of 10, them niggas are not doing what they saying they do in their songs. They just portraying something that they seen, and it's just like, yo, dumb ass that lives in Cyprus is trying to go slide on niggas. Nigga, no.
Hate to break it to you guys, but there's songwriters and shit behind the scenes. Sorry, y'all.
I mean, bro, if you go on
Yeah,
Apple
literally.
Music, literally go on Apple Music and look at the lyrics and scroll down to the end, it tells you all the writers on that hoe.
That's why when people
And
are
if
like,
you don't
oh, I
see
create my
your
own
if you don't
music,
see your
alright.
rapper's name on that hoe,
Alright.
guess what?
Bro.
He did not write that hoe.
I forgot what song it was, but it was talking about some shit. But at the end, I got to it, and it was like 4 or 5 people on this one nigga song. And I'm like, I get it. If you in the
everybody put
studio,
one word in.
yeah, if you in the studio and you like, damn, bro, what do you think rhymes with fucking apple? And then nigga says Snapple. All right, you in the song, like type shit. But it's just like, you know, like,
A whole verse was by a nigga, the chorus by a different nigga, your third verse was by a different nigga. You said like
You just
two
a
lines in
performer
the
at the
second
end of
verse.
the day, bro.
But, you know what I'm saying? I feel you.
so like
I feel you.
the nigga that's really writing your music is probably a suburban nigga that grew up in fucking suburban place. And he grew up.
Suburban or suburban?
Yeah, he lives in the suburbs. You got,
suburbs of suburbia.
you got a writer that never seen a crackhead in a day in his life. You got a writer that's never seen a crackhead in a day in his life, and he's talking about, yeah, I was serving fiends,
Except
like,
for on
what?
TV and shit.
Hey, what is it? The Chronicles of Suburbia?
For real.
Hey, Kid, you a fool, bro.
Real, these niggas
Funny.
different,
Nah,
bro.
I see what you mean, bro.
Yeah.
I think I feel like music, like he said, I feel like music has progressed because of the fact that there's so many like sub genres or subcategories in music. and you know, it was more than what it used to be. Like I feel like the smaller categories are getting more recognition now. You know, like for example, there was a point in time I didn't know who Tame Impala was for a long time. You know,
Bitch, I hate you.
but
I hate niggas that don't know Tame Impala. Like, not getting aggressive. I just hate niggas that don't
pretty
know.
aggressive, bro.
I just don't like people that don't. You gotta know who the fuck Tame Impala is, nigga. You gotta know that shit. Kevin Parker is a.
bro,
Yeah,
I
sorry, go
know,
ahead and go
I
with you,
know,
Zane. I know.
You
I know
act like
for
I just found out last week.
I thought it sounded like you did. That's why I got
No.
mad.
Let the nigga
Bro.
explain, bro. Damn.
I know. Shit,
remember
you
I
on my
said-
podcast
Hey,
or you
remember I
guessing,
said-
bro?
If a nigga don't agree with me, la 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 la. For real. Ew.
Yeah, go ahead and cut off his mic. Nah, but yeah, I just feel like, you know, like Tame Impala wasn't big at a certain point. Obviously, like their genre of music or his genre of music wasn't something that was like commonly acknowledged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you could say, "Oh, Tame Impala." Somebody might know. They might not know a song, but they might have heard of the name. And
They
shit.
know the aesthetic of Tame Impala.
Yeah. And I feel like that's
Eat up
that's
chucks.
progressive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you can make music like broad
Mhm.
and have people actually like willing to explore all these different kinds of music and bring it to light. I feel like that's what a lot of people are trying to do now, is just kind of like, oh, who can find something that nobody has ever heard before?
Mhm.
I've been
And-
doing that since I was fucking like in middle school. Like I literally like be on my phone. There was this like fucking.
I can't do it.
Nah, there was a website. It was called Age Hip Hop DX or some shit like that, and it had like all type of leaks of any artist you can name.
Hey, that's how Spinrilla used to be when it first came out.
No cap.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like
I
I used
miss
to
Spinrilla,
be on that
bro.
home like, oh shit, these niggas never heard this Meek song. I'm going to school playing the
Hey,
Meek
on
song.
God,
like,
bro, Spinrilla
Yeah.
did that shit, bro.
Spinrilla did that shit,
For
bro.
real, you
Yeah.
never
I
heard
got
this
a
Meek
question.
song, like for real.
Y'all
He
think
ain't like
eventually?
that.
No, my bad. I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
you
off.
good because I was finished.
I was gonna say, do you think like eventually down the line, music is all gonna sound the same?
It's
Like,
at that point right
like a million years down the
yeah.
line.
I'll say it like
now. At this point, it is.
Like
If-
there's
Oh,
only so many
God,
things you can
bro.
sample. There's only so many things you can mix. There's only so many things you can remake before it gets like
Yeah,
unoriginal.
it's-
Yeah.
I
Like,
feel
at
like-
what point do we reach that?
I mean, I
When-
feel like right now the drums in music is at that point.
Doom, doom, doom.
Like
All
the
fucking
like
trap,
the-
like
pattern.
trap drums.
Yeah, like 808s
Yeah.
and the bass lines. You know what I'm saying? Like
but
it's
y'all
all
know
the
what that
same.
means. I feel like
That's just boring.
everybody is
Or like
trying to
that
sit here
island
and-
type of.
But honestly,
Yeah.
that shit is
Like you know, like the damn. The best way I can explain it is like "Controller" by Drake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like those kind
them
of drums,
them
yeah.
Afro
Yeah, there we go, there we go.
Yeah.
blood
Yeah.
clot.
Afro, hey,
Christ.
Afro beats go crazy.
Afrobeats do go crazy.
They
I'm
do.
and look, as far as like music being progressive, I remember like 2014,
about to go to.
2016 type shit, bro. Like Afrobeats wasn't all around like that. You know what I'm saying? You listen to Afrobeats, I'm over here. People thought that Jamaican music was Afrobeats and shit. Like, so whenever like Afrobeats started getting their own thing and people like WizKids and DeVito started coming out, and it's like, yo, Drake is on the song with this Drake, Aubrey, and then that whole slap, and then you know what I mean? Like, next thing you know, bro,
you gotta look for
Everyone
the.
listen.
everybody want to be on, you know what I'm saying, the
Wizkid.
Afrobeat type
You gotta
shit.
look for the key people though.
And then I remember, I always said, but you know what I'm saying, hip hop was created by a dude from Jamaica. Not to say it's Jamaican, but the influences have always been there.
Literally, you could like
Always been there. And I'm not sitting here trying to gatekeep it or, you know what I'm saying, I don't care, bro. Hip hop is not for me. It's not for, it's for everybody to enjoy.
literally.
But you see that whole fucking people, once Drake started talking about tings and shit, bro, nobody ever cared about, nobody knew what ting was. Nobody really, you know what I'm saying, tings, the moment he said, once he said that, you know what I'm saying, pre this, like people are like pre or, you know, certain things, and it's like everybody starts fucking like inheriting these things into their everyday way of life. And it's like, bro, that shit's
That's
crazy.
the same thing with like
'Cause it's
like,
just music.
Like that's the same with like drugs and shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
who was the first nigga I heard talking about like weed, and I was just like, I need to go try this.
I think
it was
Future rapper.
Future
I
and
think Future in
Kurt
2014.
Cobain.
What,
Kurt Cobain,
hey,
I got this
hey,
drink
what year?
in my cup.
Oh yeah, facts.
Cup.
Can't forget
When
about
I
that.
first heard that, I was like, I gotta
what
go
year was?
sip.
Do y'all remember what year it was
Straight to
when
the cup.
All Star came to Houston?
That was wait for what? For basketball?
Yeah,
I think that was like 2015 or 2016 or some shit. No,
I think 2014.
some shit
It was-
like that.
Hey, bro, I used to fuck with Future so heavy back then, bro. You could ask like Jacob and Rudy, bro. Like, I used to listen to. I don't know if you ever listened to that tape that they had on.
Monster.
No, not that one. It was the Free Band Gang one with the.
Scooter
I'm
and
finna
all
show
that
you.
shit.
Like, yeah, with Young Scooter, bro. Like, and
Hey,
it was
you
literally
trying to play a
the
song?
huh?
You trying to play a song?
No. I'm just gonna show y'all the cover.
Copyrights.
No, I was gonna say because he can hook his shit up to here, and then everyone else can hear it.
Shit.
blood.
But,
Yeah, that's different.
but nah, like drugs, like really influence like rap. Well, not really rap. I ain't gonna. I feel like everyone blames anything that happens bad. They blame it on rap. When it's just like, no, you should blame it on
The rappers.
the rappers, and then you should also blame it on the niggas' parents. Like, why are you?
Damn.
Why
Is
am
that
I
deep?
spending $1,500 for some Rick Owens? What? Why? Cause Cardi said it. No, put that shit down. Like for real. But like, nah, bro. Like
Hey man, music's got a big impact on people, bro.
literally.
Look,
But then you
bro,
also have people
real
that
quick.
do think that rap is like the foundations of rap is like
Real quick,
drugs
this the
and
cover to
certain
it.
shit like
Y'all ever
that.
listen to that?
that's
Chopping
hard.
shit like
Let me see.
narcotics.
Yeah, bro. Oh God, that was my shit, bro. Hey,
Yeah, that's crazy.
hey, when Future came, when All Star Houston, the All Star game, well, All Star Weekend came to Houston, bro. Fucking Future was out here at the Gallo, and I had went up there with Rudy and shit, bro. Bro, we saw damn near everybody, bro. Like Future, Trinidad James. Trinidad James
yeah,
was in the
what was it?
fucking in the fucking. I don't even
what was the
fucking
song that
remember.
he had?
Gold
made
all
it.
of
All
my
my-
chain.
Yup.
Gold all of my ring.
Hey, that was a hit.
For real.
Hey,
Nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. I listened to that whole. I listened to that whole like maybe like mid last year. That bitch hit
For
the
real.
same way I did when it first dropped.
Oh God. Is there any new artists y'all be listening to?
Let me see, man. Cause
I'll be listening.
I don't know, bro.
Hold up.
I think I've gone back to my older artists, if anything.
I've been listening to a lot of
Same.
YB Nutty. No, I can't spell. W Buddy. How the fuck you say this nigga name? I don't know. It's a
haven't-
Detroit nigga, and then my nigga Yeet dropped, bro. Oh, WB Nutty.
Bro, all old shit, bro.
Yeah, that's all
really
I
it.
had, bro. I don't.
Like,
all
It's
my
hard
really,
for
like,
me
all my
to.
recents are just like old shit.
My
bro.
new shit's like
That I just be
dancehall.
And then,
thinking
like-
about, and it'll add it to my fucking playlist or to my library.
I'm a fucking nerd too,
I've
so
been
I got like some.
listening to.
I'm about to expose myself. I got like some old anime shit on my shit, bro. So that should
I
be
had
hitting
some-
different.
You stupid.
I don't know what the fuck they be saying, but that, bro, I
Nah,
love
I've seen
like
the anime shit
instrumentation
go
and
crazy.
shit, bro. So
This
like,
shit go crazy.
You stupid.
Hey, I've been listening to that Yeet. Boy, he go crazy.
I tried to listen to a few songs on my phone, but it don't hit the same.
Hey, he. But
Shit
no,
just
and
hit
I
different
felt
when
the
you're in a
same
car,
way.
bro.
When I first heard this shit, I was like,
shit
this,
just hit different when you're in a car, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
you hear everything in the car compared to the phone.
First time I heard this shit, I was like, this nigga ass. Then like
He just sounds
I heard it.
obnoxious on the phone.
Then I like played it again, and I was like, this nigga ass.
I ain't
Then,
gonna
like, another time I was like, maybe he's not.
lie. Maybe he's not.
And then like probably like after a while, I'm like, nah, he's not ass. I'm listening to
Hey,
this shit.
look.
Look,
the-
Crank.
You
Look,
should have
Crank.
known the moment
Look,
you
Crank.
kept on giving his music chances that you were not going to come to the conclusion that he was ass.
Yeah, literally. That's when I was like, all right, bro. Like there
Why
was
am I
times
still
I caught
listening to
myself
this
like
nigga?
saying this nigga's lyrics. I'm like, the fuck.
Hey, you know how I felt about like that? YNJ. But then, like, my nigga Dale really put me on. I was like, listening. I was like, bro, this nigga low key go.
Hey, him and my. Hey, you need to free my nigga Rio, bro. For real.
And
Free
it pissed
Rio,
me off
bro.
because I used to, like, whenever that kind of, like, Detroit rap came, I was like, bro, like, why is he doing this dumb shit? And then, like, I just sat in the car, bro, and I was getting high in the bitch, and I was like, hey, bro, whatever nigga to me that said that nigga not here no more because this shit hard as fuck.
Yeah,
That nigga dead.
Hey, man. Turn, man.
Yeah, I mean, recently for me, it's been hard to like really try to explore into new music because like I've just been going through it. So like I just stick to my own music, the shit that I know helps me get through my days. You know what I mean? Like I don't have the energy in myself to go out and explore new music right now. Like even though I'm getting into like music management and I should, like I'm just
I feel you.
right now I'm like recuperating from like a fucked up phase that I had for like about 2-3 weeks. So I'm doing good now, and you know like it's just hard for me to focus on getting into new music, but I do need to explore new music because I get bored, bro. Like I be at work just I hear one song, even though I fuck with all the music on my phone, like I just be skipping through the shit. Like
Yeah,
I hear it, and I'm
bored.
like, I want to hear this shit.
That's why I'm always looking for new music.
I got a
'cause that
question.
Shit get boring.
I got a question.
What's up?
What is like one genre of music that if somebody looked at you, they would not expect you to listen to?
Jazz.
I would say
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Yeah.
I like jazz. I'm more of a smooth jazz.
Like a coffee shop kind of jazz
Oh,
type
bro,
vibe,
that's the
bro.
shit
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
bro.
I'm a fucking sucker for that.
I'd say
Give me some Miles
goddamn,
Davis.
Give me some fucking Led Zeppelin. I'd cry.
Ooh, been days.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that, boy.
Roar.
Lord?
I said roar.
Oh hell nah, hell nah.
With
But I
the
do
XD.
fuck with God. Oh, who the fuck is her name?
You think bullshit? All right, I'm calling bullshit. Everybody's got like a guilty pleasure category.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm trying
Like,
to figure out.
yeah.
Who the
So I'm really trying to like ponder like, damn, like
My
what the
guilty
fuck?
pleasure category is probably like heavy rock, like heavy metal.
That shit
It's
go
not even,
crazy because like
cause-
the way them niggas
Like,
fucking strum the
I-
drums. I mean, not drums.
Bro, I
guitars
remember
is
being
crazy.
in like
Strum the
band
drums.
in like middle school, and literally like we'd go to like a concert or like a contest or some shit, and I'm listening to like Linkin Park full blast, killing my ears, like
Park's
in,
scary.
you know what I'm saying, my
Shout
own
out
head,
Linkin
just
Park
enjoying the fuck out of my day, and I'm just like, bro, rap music doesn't give me the same energy. Like,
Nah.
I'm over here. There's like a lot of music. I remember, bro. Who is it? Hi, I had a nigga named Edgar. I think it was Edgar Vasquez, bro. Kayla. He put me onto a Skrillex song. And
Skrillex.
it was. I was all like,
Yeah, la 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 la.
you know
la,
what I'm saying?
la,
I
la.
was like, what the? I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like, and then over time, like, I started fucking like my aggression towards soccer started going in, so I was starting to practice on my own more, and I was all like, bro, whenever I'm playing and I'm listening to this dubstep shit, like everything is starting to flow, and so like I got pulled into that hoe. And then next thing you know, bro, if you go on YouTube and you put in any highlights for any of the people that I like Ronaldo highlights, Ibra highlights, it's all behind some dubstep music. So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
getting pulled into dubstep
think
by
that's-
these highlights and shit. And it's crazy how like a lot of music for me, it's not that I didn't come into music because, you know what I'm saying, I had the majority of my people like, oh,
Your
this is the
interest
music that I'm
led you
around.
there.
You know what I'm saying? My interest on my own led me there. So if
Yeah.
you wonder why I like heavy rock or I can listen to like epic music scores and shit like that and I love it, or classical music and
Dude,
you know what I'm
classical
saying?
music
That shit go
crazy.
hard, like pianos, like
Oh shit.
Hey,
all
hey,
kinds
I'm
of crazy
go
shit
ahead, go
like
ahead,
that.
my bad.
Oh no. I was gonna say my girl just put me on an anime. It's called Your Lie in April or whatever. It's fucking
That
stupid like
sad-ass
romance
shit.
Okay, that's the reason like why we're watching it, right? Because it's like you're guaranteed to cry or whatever, right? But that
God
shit,
damn.
so you've heard of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Fucking music is beautiful, bro.
Shit
I'm
make
sorry,
you want to
bro.
cry for real though,
Low-key.
bro.
Hey, CJ be sitting down with his box of tissues.
Bro, she's not even the one crying, bro.
Hey, she's holding it for you. You're the one grabbing the tissues.
She's like, wait, that wasn't supposed to happen? Nani?
Hell no.
Oh man, look. Now that I kind of it clicked. I've been listening to a lot of blues recently, man.
That makes
Blues.
Yep,
Blues
that'll
is
do it,
nice.
bro.
Heroin, huh?
Yo,
Heroin. That's hey.
Hey
Forget
man, I
the
got,
orange juice.
hey, why you think I got the spoon? Why you think I got the spoon?
Boy, burning plastic spoons.
Shit.
stupid.
Hell.
But yeah, man, blues. I don't know what made me. I think I was, like I said, I've been sad as hell. So I was like, bro, I don't.
okay, I was gonna say, what's the correlation? Were you sad first and then you started listening to blues, or were you listening to blues and then you became sad?
No, I was sad. But look, I wasn't sad, and I was like, let me listen to some blues. I was just sad. Like that was my emotion at the time. You know, I was just down, and I was in my car like always. I spend about 95% of my time in my car.
Oh God.
I pay monthly on that
Same.
bitch, so I'ma fucking spend my time in that hole like it's my fucking house.
Oh God.
But I was just listening. I was just sitting down. I was listening to my music, and like I said, I got bored of this shit. And I paused my shit. I was like, bro, I cannot sit here in silence. Like, I need to look for something else. And I've always found like, he mentioned The Harder They Fall. You seen the movie on Netflix?
Ooh, that's such a
No,
good
but I think that's in my
motherfucking
lights, bro.
movie. Such
So
a good movie.
The Harder They Fall is based on like, it's a, I would say it's a, what would you say? Like a black movie?
The Harder They Fall is a black.
Wait, is that
remake.
the movie with the Idris Elba?
Yeah.
Yes, and that
Okay,
other-
I heard about it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Harder They
it's
Fall
good.
is
Oh,
like-
I fucking heard it's really good. Hold
Yeah,
on,
it's
hold on.
super
Like,
good.
they shooting them.
It's like based on
Is it
cowboys.
like a
it's
Black
like a
Wild West movie or
It's
something
a
like
black
that?
remake of a cowboy movie,
Okay.
pretty
Yeah, yeah.
much. In that
I haven't
kinda-
seen it, but I
in
heard
that
it
kinda
was
tone.
really fucking
It is an
good.
Yeah,
absolute
and the
beauty of a
music-
Say
movie.
less. All right, that's like the 4th time I'm hearing
the
about
music
this, so I
in it,
gotta
bro.
watch it,
The music in it was something that
That's also something.
I
heard.
liked it, bro.
Music.
Like I like the music to it, and I've always tried to look for music like that, like to just listen to on my own time, you know,
Mhm.
because I like that. I don't know, bro. I don't even know what kind of music. Like we're just Western with the guitar. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
there's some live ass Wild West shit,
Mhm.
and I was like, man, what's something that sounds like this, bro? And honestly, I don't even remember how I even went. I think I was just going through the categories on Apple, and then it was like, I think it was. I don't even know if they have pictures on the categories. I'm not gonna sit here and
Probably
lie.
like do
but-
with a hat or something.
yeah, I
with
think
a
it was a guy
guitar.
with a hat or something, and I was like, I'm gonna click on this, and then I seen this song, bro. I highly recommend it because I even played it for him,
That whole slap.
bro. It's called
Slightly hungover.
Slightly Hungover, bro, by Blues Delight. If you ever want to take a listen, bro, it's something like you might
Say
want to listen
less.
to on your own time,
Shit.
but it's,
Matter of
it's
fact, send me that link, bro.
I got you. I'm gonna send it right now.
Say less.
But yeah, bro, like blues right now, I've been
Say less.
trying to find music that's more like common to this song because this is the type of music that I like, bro.
Erykah Badu go crazy.
Sure do.
I've been listening to Erykah
Facts.
Badu. Her Mama's Got a Gun album, like the top 10 album of all time. That shit crazy, boy. From like the first song all the way to the fucking last song. It's like, fuck, Erykah Badu crazy, bro. Like that album hard. Like I feel like that's my guilty pleasure song. Like even when I feel sad and shit, like I go listen to Green Eyes, or I go listen to fucking goddamn whoa, fuck. Green Eyes or Orange Moon. I put that shit in my song. That shit crazy.
I used to be the biggest Adele fan. I
Oh,
used
dude,
to
facts,
love
bro.
the hell out of
Fucking
Adele.
Someone like you was a hit, boy.
Overweight Adele. And I say
Skinny
that
Adele, she get
to-
bust down.
What?
She still.
She
look
could have
good
got
no matter
buzzed
what.
down whenever
she
she
was.
wasn't skinny. I swear, I used to think Adele was always pretty. I ain't
She
care
was
about how
pretty,
pretty she
but-
was.
She is pretty. She's
I was
always
gonna
been
say she
pretty.
is.
Always.
Nah.
Don't be one of them, Keno.
Don't be a
Come
hater,
on,
bro.
son.
I'd bust it down now.
Oh, and also say that just because we speaking on Adele, that everybody that was trying to cancel her because she had them Bantu knots in her hair, everybody in Jamaica certified her for that shit.
Hey, them shit look
Get
like
them
it
hoes
hurts.
out of
I
them
wasn't
hoes.
even tripping with her. I'm like, you went through the process. You sat in the chair
Shit,
from
right?
the first
She
night.
certified,
right?
Adele certified by all Jamaicans to wear whatever Bantu knots and all that shit that she want to.
If she sat there
look
for
good
the
in that shit,
first
bro.
tie on her head and, was
sat
like,
there
all right, cool,
and
do
did
the rest of it.
Facts.
You got to give her
Facts.
clout.
Facts.
But these other white hoes that just getting the normal ass fucking cornrows in their head. Anyone can fucking do
Appropriating
that.
the fuck out the
yeah,
shit.
anyone can do
No,
that. But
son.
them
I
Bantu
feel-
things, you really gotta like
I feel attacked.
sit there and do that shit.
I, was,
Why?
I wanted to get my hair braided.
Nah, get it braided, bro.
You can get it braided. You can get it braided, but just
I'm
get it braided. Fuck, who gives a fuck, man?
No,
Go
you
ahead.
Hispanic, bro?
Go off.
Get it braided.
For real.
So what?
You Hispanic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get your hair
Did
braided.
you just fucking ask him his? All right.
I can't assume shit, bro.
All right.
Hey, what if I was Indian, man?
Right.
There's no fucking Indians
Hey,
in this.
I ain't
guy.
go-
There's
no.
no Indians in Texas. As a Native American or Indian like India.
Don't matter, bro.
I'm
I'm not gonna assume.
Middle Eastern.
Middle
He can look
Eastern.
white as all hell, bro.
not
I'm not
look-
gonna assume.
Okay.
Kevin,
He might. be
I've
Middle
I've
Eastern.
had like a lot of people
Yeah,
like
you
either
could
tell
pass
me I
off.
look Middle Eastern or
Like
Asian.
Turkish.
I can see that.
People be saying I look white.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Nah, for real. Like, if they
I
don't
want to
see
hit him
me,
with that old raspy laugh with no,
no.
sound
If
coming
they
out.
don't see me, if they don't see me first, then they're gonna be like, they look at my name as Kenny Smith. They gonna think I'm a white person, but when I come to them, they're like,
Yeah.
who is this?
When you go to the door.
Hey,
this nigga?
hey, bro. Anytime I go to a halal shop and I be all like, "Yo, I'm picking up an order for Kareem," they overlook my ass because they not expecting me. I went to Chick-fil-A. I remember.
Wait. Kareem is a nigga name, bro. You telling me?
No,
No,
I'll
it's-
correct you. I
it's
actually
a
have a
Muslim
coworker
name.
named Kareem.
It's
he
a
white?
Muslim name.
He's a
He's
Middle,
Arab
he's
or
Arabic.
Middle Eastern.
I don't
It's
know
a
what he
Muslim
is, but
name.
he's that's his
Majority of
name.
niggas that I've known, they're named Kareem or like in the Reem like
No, that's
area.
definitely
But-
like
but- no,
that's
but-
definitely like
they-
Arabic origin,
but-
bro.
but the way you s-
it's from
But the way you
the
spell
Middle
it might
East.
be different. Like his, like my coworkers is
R-I-M.
K-A-R-I-M.
It's Arabic because
Ah,
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I had
believe it.
another
I believe
instance.
it.
I went to Chick-fil-A.
inshallah, for real. I
He
believe
said
it.
inshallah, and the
I believe it.
manager, he's Middle Eastern, and he, you know what I'm saying. He's just up there, Kareem, and I'm dead in front of this nigga face, bro. He ain't even second glance me. I just put my hand up like I was in class, and he was all like, Kareem, and he was all like, looked around, and he was all like, oh.
Oh, you Kareem.
Like,
yeah,
oh,
nigga.
Like he was disappointed as fuck that my name was Kareem.
He used to be a hose.
Like,
Damn,
like he was saying his name like he was finna start a conversation whenever Kareem got over there. But when I pull up, he was like, nah, just take your food.
Yeah,
and
take your shit
go
and get out my
scat.
face.
Yeah, kick rocks.
Get out my establishment.
Get.
You hear me? You hear me, boy?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, go lie.
Hey, please don't believe me.
Oh, please. Bro, have y'all seen that before we wrap it up, bro? Y'all seen that video of Kevin Gates?
Oh shit.
Bro, when oh my god, this shit pissing me off. Just cause so he's at a I think it's like a radio show. And biggest bullshitter. You just know off the rap.
I think I know what you're talking about. He said, the battery, and I put my hand on the car and the battery started. You can believe me if you don't. You don't gotta believe me. But I put my hand on the battery and that shit started.
Hey,
she said,
bro.
"You don't need it. Don't you need the cables?" No, I don't need it. I just use my hands.
No, real
Car
shit
turned
though.
on.
I did see a TikTok recently about some
Bro,
nigga that doing that shit.
That
bro.
shit is fucking funny because he starts off like this. He's like, so I'm gonna tell y'all the story, and he stays quiet. He's like, well, please don't believe me.
Hey, Kevin Gates is like, please don't believe me.
Hey, bro, and then he goes. So he's talking about how there was a lady that needed her car jumped, right? So then he went to go help her, and then she goes, but we need jumper cables. He said, no, we don't. And he was like, I put my hand on the battery. And he said, I went like this, and then he said, I do. He's like, I started doing this little thing that I do. I was like, bro, and then he goes continue to say, he asked her for the keys and hopped in and then turned it on, and she the car turns on, and she was like, oh wow, thank you so much, or something like she said something about what he just did, right? And then he was all like, speak none others. I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
This never happened.
Yeah, but I'm like, how you gonna
Hey,
bullshit
that boy
like
moving
that?
like Jesus on God. That boy moving like Jesus. Kevin Gates, he the real Jesus, bro. For
Hey.
real.
Nah, he a
The
whole
Messiah.
vigilante.
Don't
bro.
believe me.
Hey,
Please don't believe
if he
me.
my waiter, I'm ordering water every time.
Water,
and
wine,
best
and
believe
crackers.
we getting drunk because that hoe always gonna be wine when that hoe
Hell,
come
I ain't
out.
gonna. If Jesus came back right now, I
It'd be
wouldn't
Kevin
believe
Gates.
him. I wouldn't believe him.
Nobody would believe him
Because he's like, hold on, let me put my finger in your wallet. You're gonna turn. Slap a nigga. Nigga, you put my
COVID.
Bro,
He put your finger in my cup, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? Hell no.
Hey, you imagine the next Bible they make Kenny's story go down as the first
real.
nigga to slap
first.
Jesus.
Don't fucking touch my cup, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you saw a gun, God's son,
God.
nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You touch my cup, nigga. It's my cup, nigga, for real. And I want a nigga Jesus. Jesus was already a nigga, but I want a nigga, American nigga Jesus. I want my Jesus to pull up in the track car. I want my Jesus
sound like
to
American
walk
Ninja
across the
Warrior,
water, but he not walking. He driving his track car across the water. I want that nigga to, every time he touch water, it turns to a fresh
said a
pint of
Jayhawk.
activist. A fresh pint of activist every time he touch water. For real, nigga. I want a real nigga Jesus, for real. That other shit, that poor Jesus, nah, man. I want my Jesus to have. Hey, I want my Jesus to have some bands in his hand,
I'm
for
gonna sit
real.
on this side
No,
of the
you
table.
don't.
Real.
Hey,
You lie.
Hey,
This is America,
hey,
nigga.
Pop out
Jesus,
like
if
this.
Jesus got bands in his hands, bro, everybody in America getting left behind, bro.
I'm behind him.
wow,
I
bro.
believe you, Jesus.
I'm one of your 12
believe you.
disciples.
I'm one. Hey, for real. We don't fuck with 12, but I can be the 13, for real. For real, man. God, I need my Jesus to come back lit as fuck, bro. For real.
Yeah, I need my Jesus to come back as a roster. I'll be cool with that.
Nah, if Jesus came, like I said, if Jesus came back, we would never know because we're just like, dude, shut the fuck up. You sound dumb.
Look, it sounds terrible. We probably end up killing him again.
Literally.
Oh,
Literally.
Jeez,
The way that
bro.
humanity,
Hey, the way
they don't-
society
they don't-
is right
Prison,
now,
he in
though.
prison
They
turning
don't-
everything to wine, for real.
they don't fuck around and be like, oh, nah,
yeah, you're a fraud.
you did what? You got rid of health?
Healthcare.
What?
By touching niggas?
What?
Yeah.
He said by touching.
You
Give
put
this
money-
nigga the death
Stop,
penalty.
bro.
You put money
Give
back?
this nigga the death penalty.
You put money back into the majority of Americans' pockets.
You said you're
No.
for the black people?
You
Kill
can't-
this nigga. Off this nigga now.
You canceled student debt? Yeah, nah, lethal
Yeah.
injection on this.
Yeah, everything
real.
was okay till you canceled student debt.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Everything was,
But nah, man, this was a hell of an episode. It was dope to be back and do this shit. I hope
Hell yeah.
everybody enjoyed
Had to end it
the
with the
comeback, man.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, bro. I'm trying to get back into recording more often or not get back to it because like shit, I only record like 2 episodes, but I'm trying to get to record a lot more this year. You know, obviously have a lot more shit to talk about and I don't know, man. I just want to make this shit fun and exciting, something that people can enjoy and shit. I'm trying to get better at this shit, so I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It ain't the last time, but you know, we
gonna
checking
be
out
back.
this bitch with
Yeah, man.
my man CJ. I appreciate you, bro.
For real.
You always
Thank you for
behind the
having me,
scenes.
bro. Appreciate you.
Rex
Um,
came in.
And shit, if you're ever willing to want to get back on here, man, you're more than welcome to.
Appreciate it, bro.
You gotta pay Kenny $25 though. For real.
I just want everybody to stay tuned for the music shit that I'm working on with the few people that I have willing to be under me. I'm trying to, you know, fucking progress and do better this year. Put out a lot of fun shit for people to, you know, be entertained with. I just have a lot of stuff that I want to work on and give people and the audience something that they could wear. So maybe something with clothes and shit like that I want to put out. But that's the plans for as of now for the rest of the year. Like I said, I'm gonna get back to recording and shit. We're gonna keep this bitch rolling. It's the motherfucking Blunt Effect.
Yo,
Yes,
Cozy
sir.
youth.
Rex came in.
C Squared Podcast.
We out.